Greetings, people of the internet. I'm Scott with Serkworks. Welcome once again to the Underground Laboratory, where we create robots, aliens, zombies, and other imminent threats to humanity. Zombies are a big thing right now because zombies are the theme of my creator-owned comic book project, Young and the Dead. So, also in addition to those things, yes, we do create comics, and that's what this series is all about. It's 100 Days of Making Comics, Part 2, Round 2 for me. Did I say Part 2 or Round 2? I think I'm calling it Round 2. I don't remember. But anyway, what day is it? It is day 4, ladies and gentlemen. So, where are we? I guess we got some mail. So what do we do when we get mail? We go to the Vaculux. Do you guys know the Vaculux? The Vaculux is the vacuum tube system that goes all the way through the underground layer. It's the way we can communicate to other departments inside the underground layer. For instance, if somebody's developing a freeze ray down in the lower areas, they can send up plans back to me. I can make changes, things like that. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is we got mail, so let's check out what we got. We got comics. What else do we have but comics? So, look at this. Now, these are some local comic book artists that put together this newspaper. Pretty awesome. They deliver it. It's almost like the old days where they're like extra. They go around with bags and stuff and deliver these out to events and things. Very cool. So there's some very great. It's not all local cartoonists because there's even some syndicated stuff like Young and the Dead. What did I say? Young and the Dead. Over the Hedge, Young and the Dead. It's kind of similar, I guess. But anyway, there's some great stuff here. I don't know where you would get a copy of this other than, I don't know. But very cool. I love getting comics in the mail. So, but yeah, I'm a little off topic. I get so excited when I get mail, I forget to talk about what this show is all about. So this show is about creating comics, where I spend 30 minutes a day every day to work on my own creator-owned comic book project, Young and the Dead. Not Over the Hedge, but Young and the Dead. And we'll see how far along we get. But today is day 4, so we're still in the beginning stages, but we're making progress every day. That's the philosophy of this program, where you spend at least 30 minutes a day, and then gradually you build up and you make progress, and then hopefully you can get your book done. Because we all have busy lives, you know. And we need to find time, even if it's 30 minutes a day. If we can work more on it, we will. But 30 minutes is the minimum that we want to try to achieve. So if you guys are following along, hope you guys are doing good with that. But I don't want to waste any more time. So let's go to the paralleloscope and find out what's going on today on day 4 of 100 Days of Making Comics. So today on 100 Days of Making Comics, what I'm going to be spending my time doing is doing a little research, looking for some references and stuff for just some of the settings and some of the props and things that I've got planned for this issue. But first I wanted to talk about this. I was, in the art lab we were talking about this, but I didn't really have the information on it, but I wanted to just tell you guys real quick. It's called Big Time Funnies. That's the name of the paper, and you guys can follow. They've got a website, or not? It's a Facebook page. So if you just search Big Time Funnies on Facebook, I think they're also on Twitter. I'm not sure, but I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, these are some local guys, and again, there's some nationally syndicated tunes and stuff that are on here, but good stuff. And I'm always proud to see some local people out there. I had a friend who kind of started this, and I don't know if they had a falling out and somebody took it over, so it's kind of under the different banners than it was before. But it's still, anytime people are doing great cartoons and comic strips and things like that, I got to give them a shout out. So there's that. So what I'm doing right now, let's see, I've got my Pinterest open, and if you guys don't use Pinterest, I just want to kind of let you guys know that it's not just for recipes and that kind of stuff. I use it all the time, and I'm trying to start to build a following on here, because it's also a good way to advertise your own products and things, because people on Pinterest are there to shop. You know, that's what they're there for. They're there to find stuff that they can use and purchase and things like that. So it's always good to try to advertise on Pinterest, or just post boards and post photos to your boards and things like that. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm going to talk about Also using it for reference, and I'm going to show you right here. So this is my board, and you can kind of see I've got all these different things: science and humor, factory, lab, vintage posters, all this stuff, creatures, villains, animals, architecture, backgrounds, all these different boards with all this different reference. It's a huge improvement on when I used to collect like snippets and things. We had what we called a morgue, where we would just collect newspaper clippings and put them in like an accordion folder or a big file folder and everything. It is so much easier nowadays. But right down here, I also have these little hidden boards, which you can make hidden boards so the public can't really see them, but you can. But I am going to let you guys in on my hidden board. So this is my hidden board for Young and the Dead. And as you can see, I've got one scene that's going to take place in like a, I don't know if it'll be an actual 7-Eleven. It might just be a convenience store. I'm not sure. But I've got like Slurpees and old stuff. There's an old Jack in the Box for the old Jack in the Box thing. But the big thing is like the comic spinner racks and all that stuff. Old photo mats and slush puppies. And then there's more scenes that are in arcades. So I got some arcades here, Tang. I don't know if they still make that stuff, but it used to be real popular back in the day. But yeah, all this stuff. So this is just some of the stuff, bikes and different things that I am using for reference. So I'm starting to build that library, and I've got some good stuff. I'm trying to find some really good pictures of just inside convenience stores in the 80s, some of the products they had and some of the kind of the layouts. And the other thing is, one thing I'm not sure about is nowadays convenience stores and gas stations are almost all together all the time. I don't know if any 7-Elevens around here. I mean, we've got Circle K's and 7-Elevens. We've got a lot more Circle K's out here in Arizona, but they almost all have gas pumps and things as well. But I don't know if that was the case before, but I want my setting to actually be, it needs to be a gas station / convenience store. So I may have to come up with some kind of generic version of that. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm putting some time in, but again, we gotta kind of do all this stuff before we get that drawing and everything. But that's what I'm working on today. And we are back, and that will do it for day 4 of 100 Days of Making Comics. And what do we do every day? At the end of the day, we crumble up the day, we throw it, and it goes in the trash, and then we look forward to tomorrow, day 5. So join me tomorrow for day 5. I'll see you then. That is all. Hey everyone, you've seen the process. Now you can check out the story. Issues 1 through 3 of Young and the Dead are available at my website at serkworks.com. Also follow me on social media at the links listed below. Subscribe and check out some of the other videos in the series. There's much more to come.